All right, so we're going to take a look at exponential functions. Go ahead and pause the video and copy this down. All right, pause the video and copy this down. All right, as always, we are going to take paper. By now, you should be able to cut multiple sheets at a time. So I'm actually going to cut all of them at a time, but I'm going to cut them in half. So I make them all straight, put my ruler past the page number in the middle there, line it up so it's completely straight. Now, instead of me cutting all pages, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift like 2 or 3 pages at a time. So this is 3 pages. You grab the corner, apply pressure on your left hand, pull towards your left hand and down slowly and gently. So I'm only doing like 3, but I'm going to do them all in one spot. Then I'm going to get the other, looks there's another 3. So again, grab the corner, pull it towards your left hand, apply pressure on your left hand, gently pull down, and now it should all be cut. All right, then you're going to put it in order. So make sure the pages are going in order. So you take one from each pile, looking at the page numbers. All right, so now the pages are in order. You're going to come back to your book, and we're going to go to the next double page. So we're going to call this Unit 5A, Exponential Functions. Pause the video and do what you have to do. All right, then we're going to mark out the tabs. So in this, the tabs are going to be a little bit different than you're used to. So please pay attention. Don't just do something, okay? So your tab is going to be your first big line, then 1, 2, 3, make a line. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make a line. All right, then count only 1, 2, make a line. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make another line. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make another line. And whatever is left on the bottom should be like a little space on the bottom. You're going to also make a tab on that. So if you've split it up just as I've asked you to do, what you're going to have is 1, 2, a small tab, 3, 4, another small tab. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in total. 2 of them are small, 4 of them are regular. All right, now that you have those done like that, you're going to take your first sheet. You're going to fold it over. You're going to not fold it, but just kind of, pull it over to the left. Take a pencil and mark your first line. Mark it right there, okay, so that you know that is a tab. All right, then you're going to take that page to the cover page. You're going to fold both of those over gently. And then you're going to take that first line, make a mark right here with your pencil, and then make a mark for the bottom. Okay. Then you're going to take that one, fold it over just a little bit. Now you're on this smaller tab one where you have this 2 small lines. You're going to see where your line is here. Line it up, make a line on the top, make a line on the bottom. That way you know exactly where your tabs are going. Fold that up, and you're repeating this process all the way down. Move it over just a little bit. Again, make a line on the top in line with the line you had right here. Make a line on the bottom in line with the line you had right there. And then I think we got 2 more. So fold that up again. All right. And then now we are on make a line on the top, make a line on the bottom. And then the last one is just going to be the bottom. So once you join those papers over, make a line right there. So now you've lined your tabs up. Now we're just going to write in what they are. So I'm going to zoom in. So your first tab is called exponential growth, compound interest. Exponential growth, compound interest. Pause the video. Second tab, exponential decay, half-life and double. Exponential decay, half-life and double. Next one, the small tab is going to be called summary. Pause the video. Next tab is going to be called exponential from a table, as well as domain. Pause the video. Next tab is going to be called characteristics. Pause the video. And the last tab is going to be called EOC review. Pause the video. All right, so once you've marked in your tabs, we're going to make sure that we're going to glue in the pages in the right spot. So in the first tab where it says exponential growth and compound interest, that's what I expect to see. So if you look at your first page, exponential growth and compound interest. Unfortunately, I don't have any glue right now, so I'm just going to tell you what to do. So remember, if you're using my glue, that liquid glue, 4 little dots on the edge. You glue it in, stay away from the margin. Do not glue in here, okay? On the next page, 4 little dots, very small. Glue it in, do not cross this margin right here, okay? So you're gluing it in. I don't have any glue, so that's not happening for me. On the next page, it says exponential decay and half-life. So I should see something that says exponential decay and half-life. So again, 4 small dots, 4 very small dots in the middle of the page. Stay away from this margin. Glue it in. Stay away from here. 4 small dots. Glue it in. Stay away from right here. All right. On your next page, the tab says summary. So I should see something that says summary on my next 2 pages. So when I take my next 2 pages, it actually doesn't say summary, but it is a summary of growth, decay, half-life, double, and other. So we're going to glue that one and using Desmos in case we don't need notes on how to round here. So again, 4 small dots, dot, 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 dot. Do not glue in this margin, okay? 4 small dots on this side, dot, 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 dot. Do not glue in this margin. Do not hang your paper past this margin. All right, next tab should be exponential from a table and domain. So I take my next 2 sheets, write an exponential functions from coordinate/table and domain. So again, 4 small dots, dot, 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 dot. Do not pass this line with this paper. Do not go into the margin with the paper. Next one, 4 small dots, dot, 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 dot. Put your paper on top. Do not pass this margin, okay? Because remember, we cut it off, all right? Next tab is going to be called characteristics. If I look at my next double page, I see characteristics. Again, dot inside my lines. Put the paper down. Do not cross this line on the left. Same thing on the right. Put your dots, 4 small dots. Do not put this paper past this line. So don't do that. It has to be, don't cross this line. All right. And then the last one, EOC review, will be study guide for unit 5. 4 small dots, dot, 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 dot. Do not pass the margin right here. And on this side, dot, 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 dot. Do not pass the margin right there. All right, so once you have your papers glued, and mine are not glued because I forgot my glue, and they lined up, then you can do the cutting of the tabs. So we're going to go ahead and cut our tabs. So you're going to take your ruler or scissors, doesn't matter. On your cover page where you have unit 5A, you're going to line up your ruler with the margin. You're going to grab the sheet of paper from the top, pull it towards your ruler and down, gently and slowly. Make sure you apply pressure here. As soon as you do that, you're going to see your first tab. And we're going to repeat this process on every tab until we get to the bottom. So you see my first tab has just appeared. So if I take my cover page and go over, so you would have this glued in like that. You're going to take your ruler. You're going to cut the bottom of the tab to the margin only, and then cut it down. And your next one should appear. You're going to flip that page over, and we're going to keep repeating this process. So again, cut to the margin on the bottom of your tab, and all the way down, slowly and gently. And if you need some help, just come see me. All right, now we're on the summary page. So again, cut to the margin and cut all the way down. All right, so it appears on the next tab appears, so same thing. Cut to the margin and all the way down. All right, fold your paper over, cut to the margin, and all the way down, and your last tab should appear. So after you cut this right, my papers are not stuck in, that's why they're all over the place, but after you've cut this, you should see all your tabs appear in order. So it should look like this. So you've got your 6 tabs here and your cover page, and now we are ready to go. Let's practice.